Good morning, children. The next topic is using science process skills. First of all, we have learned science process skills. Scientists try to find an answer to a question or to do an experiment. They use thinking tools are called science process skills. Generally, scientists using different types of tools. Those are called as science process skills. They use many skills. In 8th class textbooks, they have given a few. These all are science process skills. First one, observe. Use the senses to learn about the objects and events. Observe means observation with the help of our sense organs. Observe our surroundings with the help of sense organs. That is the first tool or first science process skill. Second one, compare. It is comparison. Find out how they are like, how they are alike. Okay, same things are there in a group. Find out which are looking same, which are alike. That is comparison, second skill. Next one, classify, means classification. Dividing group or event in categories based on characteristics. Based on the characteristics, we have to divide into groups. That is the next skill. Next one, use a model. Make a representation to help you understand an idea. For example, we are using many models in biology. Instead of a heart, real heart, they use model of heart. Instead of kidneys, they use the model of kidney. These are some examples for use a model. Earth is a model of Earth is called globe. Globe is a model of Earth. Next one, predict. Predict. Form an idea. Prediction or predication. That is a form one complete idea about the experiment. Next, infer. Use logical reasoning to explain events. That is infer. Give a logical answer. Logical reasoning answers. For example, how these all planets revolves around the sun, because it has gravitational force between them. Okay, they have some attraction forces. Okay, here what happened? Infer means use logical reasoning to explain events. They have forces. Okay, that is a infer. They have forces. Next, hypothesis. Make a statement about an expected outcome. Means give a possible answer to a particular question. For example, clouds around us. What we are thinking generally? It may come rain. Yes or no? That is a possible answer. Next, plan and conduct experiment. Identify and perform the steps necessary to test a hypothesis. We have to do that experiment. Make a good plan. Have a good plan to do that experiment. That is plan and conduct experiment. Control variables. See, identify and control factors that can affect the outcome of an experiment. Some variables are, some factors are there that may affect the particular experiment. Okay, these all are science process skills. Scientists use these all skills try to find answer to a particular question. Okay, next one, what scientists do in their daily life? See, reading to learn. Scientists use reading. They need to find out everything about a topic they are investigating. Scientists know the meaning of the science vocabulary. Use the following strategies to help you become a good science reader. Before going to do an experiment, they collect a vocabulary. They can understand that concept. They learn many words to the particular concept. They understand each and every concept, each and every word. This is a reading skill. Before reading, during reading, after reading. Reading classified into 3 phases. Before reading, what they will do. During reading, after reading. First of all, what is before reading? Before reading a concept, scientists learn many vocabulary words. During reading, find the details. What is the main concept in the particular event? They find out. They will find out a new thing. Okay, that is during reading. Next, after reading, after completion of reading, they summarize what they have read. They will give a conclusion after reading of all concepts. That is about reading skill. Means scientists use reading skill. Okay, next one, writing to communicate. In informative reading, writing to communicate. In informative writing, in narrative writing, in expressive writing, in persuasive writing. Means writing again classified into 4 phases. In informative writing, describe your observations. What they describe? Particular observations. They observe many things. Okay. They will explain about the particular thing or event or concept. That is describe your observation. It is comes under in informative reading. Sorry, informative writing. First one, writing to communicate. They classify into 4 divisions. In informative writing, in narrative writing, in expressive writing, in persuasive writing. First one, in informative writing, describe your observations. They will describe each and everything what they observe. Narrative writing, describe something, give examples or tell a story. They will give many examples. As well as they will say a story. In expressive writing, that is next one, in expressive writing, you may write letters, poems and songs. They are like poems and songs and letters. Last one, in persuasive writing, write letters about important issues in science. For example, what is the current event nowadays? COVID-19. COVID-19 means coronavirus disease 19. It is current event. Yes or no? Here, write letters about the important issues. This is an important issue. COVID-19 disease is a important issue. It is current event. We have to write a letter to the head of the department about coronavirus disease. Okay, that is about the persuasive writing. Next, scientists use many things like measuring, use numbers, interpreting data, using number sense. Measuring, scientists make accurate measurement as they gather data. For example, thermometers. On thermometers, they will measure each and everything. Timers and clocks, they fix accurate timings in the clock. Use numbers. Scientists use numbers when they collect and display their data. See, when they collect and display their data, they use different types of numbers. Many numbers are there. They will use all numbers when they are collecting the data. Next one, interpreting the data. Interpreting means analyzing the data, analysis of the data. Scientists collect, organize, display and interpret the data. As they do investigations, they use tables and graphs and charts, etc. Okay, they will show tables and graphs as well as different types of charts. Next one, using number sense. Scientists must understand what the numbers they use represent. For example, take one bar graph. This is a bar graph. We will show production of milk in each country. This side you have to take country name. For example, America, India, China. This side you have to take production of milk. Production of milk. Per year, how much milk is produced by the particular country. This side I have to take 10 millions of liters of milk, 20 millions of liters of milk, 30 millions of liters of milk. Okay, here using number sense. For example, this side we are using bar graphs. We draw bar graphs like this and like this. Mean first country America. Per annum they produce 10 millions of liters. Whereas this one indicates India produce 20 millions of liters per year. Next one, this bar graph indicates the highest production of milk in China. This is one example, not exactly. This is one example. We can understand about using number sense. Okay. Thank you, children. Remember, this is very difficult concept. Read thoroughly twice or thrice. Thank you.